broomstick, whatever you got. What we're gonna do here is you're gonna be in a seated position and you're gonna grab enough of the dowel itself. So my forearm is gonna be like this against my leg, and I'm gonna take the dowel and drive it down as far as possible until I feel a stretch. If you hit the floor, a couple of things you can do is play around with the angle of your leg, and you're gonna try to drive this down. Sometimes if the dowel's too long, you're gonna have to go a little bit further. So find a position where you can get a stretch with the forearm. So for me, I kind of feel it around here. Another thing you can try to do if at home you don't have something this long, is you can get something shorter. Like I have an Indian club and I find that that tends to work a little bit better, but really you just need to find something like a dowel, small stick, a stick roller, foam roller, whatever you have at home to get you into this position of the forearm going into pronation and getting some sort of stretch in this area of the forearm. If you only have a dowel that's super long and you can't find, a position with the leg, you can go on top of like a chair, put your forearm down and then rotate it in. But right now what we're gonna do is hold this for 2 minutes. At the top of the 2 minutes when I tell you to go, you're gonna think of taking that dowel stick, whatever you have, and pushing against your fingers like this, but your fingers are not gonna let that happen. So you're gonna create that isometric contraction through that forearm. We'll start at 10% effort, 30, 50, max effort. And then your rails is gonna be you trying to get that dowel or Indian club stick, whatever you got, off the fingers. With the forearm, similar to like the shoulder, it's a little bit more delicate. So don't try to go as hard as possible as you do your PAILs contraction. You kind of wanna work yourself up into it. So we're breathing. About another 20 seconds or so, because I spoke a lot explaining how to get into this position. But the other side, I'll show another variation with the dowel if you don't have one of these. All right, so in 3 seconds, we're taking the dowel stick, whatever you have, and pushing it up against these fingers. And go start pushing at 10%. You should really feel that in the forearm. Let's go to 30, 50, and max effort for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease off. See if you can get a little bit further into the stretch. And when I tell you to go, you're gonna try to drive this dowel to the floor without the help of your fingers. And go. Drive. Everything you got. Drive. Go, go, go. More, more, more. In 3, 2, 1. And relax. Slowly come out of that. We're gonna go over to the other side right away because we're gonna do something with the elbows at the same time. So another position, if you have the dowel and it's too long, you can get into this kind of position. Again, you can leverage your own body into whatever position you want to get into, and you're gonna then take yourself into that stretch. So for me, this works really well. Maybe for you, you have to be up here and driving down. You can also find maybe like a dumbbell or kettlebell to actually hold this position so you don't have to actively push it up. So imagine if I had the dumbbell at the bottom of this dowel to pinpoint it down. If not, you can stay where I'm at, holding and breathing. And that's the cool thing about Kinstretch is like you can get creative in body positions that you put yourself in. There's no really wrong way, as long as you think about, I'm trying to target a specific tissue that I'm trying to build, and I need to get like an isometric contraction, and you can leave it up to your imagination of what positions you put yourself in. It's just finding that targeted tissue that you're trying to influence to function a little bit better. So breathing. Breaths. All right, in 10 seconds, when I tell you to go and take the dowel and you're gonna push it up towards the ceiling against these fingers. In 3, 2, 1, start pushing up. 10%. 30, 50, and max effort. Drive, drive. In 3, 2, 1, ease off. And when I tell you to go, you're gonna try to drive that dowel down to the ground and go. Push, push, push. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, slowly come out of that. All right, we're gonna put this dowel away.